William Daly Stories 2. We're off again, what do you believe? Yeah, and there we go. In the studio, we got Baby Bear. I'm a real baby. Yeah, wow, I want my porridge. You're gonna get rocked. Yeah. Have I got it? Yeah, there it is. There's the Rocky Arrows. Yeah. You go on there, that's your side, and there's the Rocky Arrows for the people so they can see them. Oh, look at them. Oh, what a shabby lot. Oh, there they are, look. Oh, look at them, look here. Oh, look, you can even see the blue moon. Wow. Let's tell you about them. Oh, there's the back, which people cannot read. You read that. They can't. I'll help them. We'll help them, won't we? Yeah. You're a baby and you need nursed. Yeah, yeah. Tell us the secret. Ba ba ba. Oh. And what about Boston? What would you do if you went to Boston? Now describe it for the people there. Well, I'd get off the plane, William, and I'd say bye-bye to the stewardess. Hello there. And I say, welcome to Boston. And I say, boy, I've got more than a feeling. Oh, I'm going to be a real baby around here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then I see another baby, and I say, boy, he didn't look like me. And what if you went out in the streets of Boston and you suddenly seen Black Betty? What would you do? I'd run. And where would you run to? With the crowds and get in a ram jam. What do you? Yeah. Yeah. What if you were in your flat and you were trying to put up electric light? Yeah. And suddenly you heard the electric light orchestra shouting, Ma, 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 Mama Bell. What would you say? Hey, that's my call. That's probably my mama's call. Yeah, whoa. But what if you took a trip and you went down to Kansas? Yeah, what would happen to you? Well, the boys would say, carry on, wayward son, but if the wind blows over and I was dusty, I'd get dust in my eyes. Yeah, oh, yeah. But anyway, carry on, wayward son. And what if you had the heart? And what if you didn't have the heart? I had the heart, I'd go to the doctor, yeah. And if you didn't want the heart, I'd go to the barracuda. I bet you would. Now, what if you were walking on the beach, yeah, in the sunshine, and there you go doing your wobble, and you picked up a blue oyster. Oh, and somebody said, hey, not my oyster, that's a cult. Well, what would you say? Godzilla? Ever seen him? Oh, he's big, and he doesn't bother with babies. You can ride on his head, yeah. They still don't know you're there if you keep quiet. Yeah. And what about the Guess Who? Well, what do you expect them to do? There's an American woman standing on the street corner, and all the boys are trying to guess who. I bet that's Susie. I bet that's Mary. I bet the baby bear is her child. Yeah. And they're all trying to guess who. Yeah. And what about the birds? Hey, lads, let's fly. Let's fly high, 8 miles high. And the baby bear says, can I come with you? No, we'll just drop you. We'll drop you off on the mountain. Yeah. Uh, and what about Big Brother and the Holding Company? And of course, Janis Joplin. Hello, Janis. Well, I'm being held here by William. He's part of the Holding Company, you know, because he holds me and all the others, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, piece of me heart. I'm going to have to give it to the barracuda. A piece of me heart. Oh, oh, dear. A piece of me heart. and I haven't got it now. I'm giving it up. What about the Jefferson airplane? They've landed in the field in an airplane. It's full of volunteers, you know. What are they volunteering for? Try and find my art. I left it in San Francisco. I thought he'd give it to the Barracuda, but they didn't eat it. They left it. Oh, I want it back. Yeah. And what about mountain? It could be up there, couldn't it? No, it's not on the top of a mountain. I'll hit it in a nice box, yeah. Heart-shaped box, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. You had a bit of Nev there, sneaking in, didn't you? A bit of Nev, yeah. And what about the Mississippi Queen? Yeah, I wonder where she's been. To Mississippi. Oh, yeah. She missed the Mississippi boat, yeah. You know, MISSISSIPPI. What? Is that a chord? Yeah, that's a chord. Oh, I like it, you see. Yeah. Oh. And what about Race with the Devil? Oh, he took me for a ride. Yeah, Race with the Devil. He got two horns, you know. Would you like to see him? Yeah, I want to see him right now. Oh, go on. I'll show you him. I'll show everybody the devil. Here he is, look. Horny old devil. Yeah. It's actually Victor the Viking. Victor Viking, yeah. Got his horns on his hat. And his cat's got horns as well, yeah. And the Race with the Devil, yeah. And Rory Gallagher, shadow player. Hey, tell the people you're not a shadow. I'm not a shadow. No. And what about Johnny Winter when he does the rock and roll? Hoochie coo. That's a bit of my language. Hoochie coo. Hello there, Johnny. Hoochie coo. Do the hoochie coo. You know. And what about Fleetwood Mac? Shake your moneymaker. Well, is that your moneymaker? No, that's me shield. That's me sword. That makes me money when I rub them. Oh, rub, and comes a bubbing. Oh, yeah. And what about the Allman Brothers Band? Just good, clean fun. Yeah. Don't touch my yellow beard, but it's very clean. Yeah. And just good, clean fun. And what about Santana when they met a black magic woman? A gypsy queen. Oh, you know what I mean? A black magic woman. I've never seen her. It's too dark. Yeah. And what about the Oreo Speedwagon ticket on the run? Did you ever take it on the run? I took a bone when I was coming over in the boat. Yeah. Yeah. And then I went on the run. Did you? What about Bonnie Tyler? I was traveling faster than the speed of light. I said, roll, lads, roll your boat, roll your boat. I was flying over the waves. Oh, yeah, faster. Yeah, and what about Meatloaf? Looking through his telescopes trying to find a bat out of hell. I says, old hell's down the dell. Yeah. I said, but the night comes and it gets dark. Yeah. And what happens when you go to see Patti Smith Group? I'm gonna see them for the dark. And they've got a light. Yeah, but it says because the night. Yeah, the night comes. Oh, I say. And what about Lou Reed? What was he like when you spoke to him? Oh, he's very vicious. Oh, vicious. Oh, he hit me with a flower. Oh, he hits me twice an hour. Oh, I see. Very vicious. And when you did your interview with Iggy Pop, what was he like? He said, hey, Viking, I'm bored. I said, but you like my job? Yeah, he said, I'll not be bored. But I'm bored now, he says. Mott the Hoople, all the young dudes, yeah, all queuing up to get the news. Yeah, I say, what about Argent? God gave rock and roll music to you. Yeah, and what did you do? I gave it away to the devil. I am Bombay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, second-hand shop, the devil. Oh, yeah. You got his horns. Oh, yeah. What happens to Alice Cooper when he got poisoned? I had to take him to the hospital this week. Cut it out. Yeah. Oh, that was sharp, Alice. Yeah. And what about Sweet when they did a blockbuster? Ah, yeah. This says have another sweet salad. Have some more sweets, and then we'll do a blockbuster. Yeah. Yeah. And what about the Edgar Winter group when it became summer? They were all shouting, Frankenstein, Frankie, come here. Come here, Frankie. And what about Hanoi Rocks? Well, the rocks fell off the lorry when they went up around the bend, didn't they? Oh, yeah, another one, yeah. And fell all over the road, yeah. And even hit Granny on the tour. Oh, yeah. Ah, yeah. And what about the only ones? Another girl. Yeah, what will we do with the lads? Put her in the rocket. Where are we going to send the lads? Up to another planet. What do you call that other planet? Planet B. Yeah, and what about the psychedelic furs when they were pretty and pink? Well, I turned up with me yellow beard and, yeah, me grey hat, and I said, bye, he's pretty. And the stranglers. Oh, yeah, all day and all the night. Walking on the beaches, looking at the peaches. Always the sun, yeah. Oh, and the bangles. It's a hazy shade of winter. Yeah, it is. Kind of coming up night. Yeah. And what about the cheap trick? Mighty wings. No, I never had any. I had a chicken wing, and I made a wish. Did you? Yeah. What was the wish? Wishbone ash. Yeah. Yeah. And what about Fastway? Say what you will. That's what all you've got to do on here. Volunteers wanted to say what they will. Yeah. Chat is silent today, and so it should be. There's 50,000 on this morning. Yeah. And Judas Priest. Better by you and better than me. And I remember the Spooky Tooth did that as well a long time back. But you've got a spooky beard. Yeah. And what about Judas Priest? I wonder where to learn to become a priest. Oh, I say. And what about Molly Hatchet? His head came off the hammer. Oh, I see. He was a bounty hunter. Yeah. Well, he didn't have to hunt for a bounty. You just have to go to the shop and buy one. Yeah. Oh, I see. And what about Motorhead? Uh, in the wild. Yeah, picked up a cat scratch fever. Yeah, I didn't think nothing of it when a man get a scratch. Yeah, they just think that's just a scratch. But then he developed a fever. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what was the fever like? He saw cats coming at him in the middle of the night. Oh, I say. And what about the Jefferson airplane? Still searching for Jane. Last time she was seen, she went off in a starship, not a plane. Ah, say. And what about Europe when he rocked the night? Well, he got a fright, didn't he, when he rocked the night? The moon started shining, and he seen Venus. And he said, well, maybe they've seen us. Oh, yeah. Well, that was a great day, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. And what about What about Nostril Bear? Oh, you're going to do CD3. Apollo 440, stop the rock. Yeah, stop, stop. We're going to reach the moon. Yeah, we're going to reach it. Yeah, we're going down on it now. Oh, stop. There's a big rock. What kind of rock is that? That's a mountain. Oh. What about Primal Scream? Rocks, yeah. We can see rocks all over here. Oh, it's not safe for landing. We haven't got a landing patch, no. And what about Reef? Place your hands. Yeah, where? On the steering. Oh, yeah. And find a place with no rocks. Well, can't I find any around here? Sure, we couldn't blast off again. What about Cooler Shaker? Give it a shake. And hush, no talking. We have to plan what to do next. And what about the Stone Roses? She bangs the drums. Listen. Boom, 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 boom. That's she banging the drums, yeah. Oh, yeah. But what about the monkey? Shh. Suzuki. Yeah, alive and amplified. And beaming direct into the home of the monks in California. And Cambodia too, yeah. And what about Bullet for My Valentine? Yeah, he shot her. Tears don't fall though, because she don't have any. No, she's dead or dead. And she ain't got any. Was it the wrong person? I think so, I think. Mistaken identity, yeah. And what about the spin doctors? What would the doctors do if two princes went in? Well, it's yeah, two princes. Well, I don't know which one to examine first. Yeah, the biggest one. Yeah, you see. And what about bowling for soup, girl, or the bad guys one? Do you want the one? Yeah, just the bad one. Yeah. Hope he can fix my nose. Yeah. Yeah. He might get round to it one of these days. And Loopy Low. Yeah. How are you doing, Loopy Low? Bunny. Loopy the white bunny. Oh, yes. I see. And, yeah, boiling for soup. Girl, all the bad guys want. But not bad bunnies. No, no, we're good bunnies. And what about the Manic Street Preachers theme from Mass Suicide? It's painless. Well, us animals don't bother with it, no. And what about Joe Satorina? Surfing with the alien? Yeah, the alien's not coming in because he don't like surfing with Joe, no. And what about Deep Purple? The battle rages on. Oh, yeah, it does. It's battle. What about Warrant? Last time I seen him, he was eating a cherry pie. Did he get one in the face? Oh, yeah. Nice ice cream, he says. Nice ice cream. What about Journey? There's a wheel in the sky. Yeah, and he was trying to follow it. Yeah, to see where it went. Yeah. And where did it go? It turned into a cloud. Yeah. And what about Quiet Riot with mental health? Bang your head. I don't remember. Mental health. And what about Scorpions with a pictured life? What about a picture of your life? Well, just take a picture of me and imagine my life. Yeah. And what about Ted Nugent? What? Stormtrooping? Oh, yeah. But he missed that storm the other day, didn't he? Oh, it was a very strong wind. Could have blown him over, and blown his hat off. But he missed it. Oh, yeah. And what about Toto? Goodbye, Eleanor. And what about the turtles, Eleanor? Oh, yeah. What about corn? Word up. What would happen if you put the word down? Well, maybe they're not be able to read it, And yeah, Wheatus would come along and say, only a teenage dirtbag can read that. Yeah. And that was Rock Heroes. Boy, Wonder Heroes, yeah. They were definitely heroes. Yeah. And what about Blue Duck? Now, that's what I want. And that's what I call music, and that's what I call a blue duck. Now, don't get them mixed up because they're both blue. A blue and A blue. That's a blue duck, and that's a blue music, right? A little time, the beautiful South. What happened to the North? I got nothing. No, 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 got beautiful. No, no, no. What about the Joker with the Steve Miller Band? Well, he says, who do you want? The Fred Miller Band. Yeah, he's a Joker. Oh, I see. And what about Sacrifice with Elton John? Yeah, sacrificed his sight. Yeah, and that's a big cost. Yeah. And Roxette, it must have been low. Yeah, when I kissed Elton John. Yeah, must have been low. Well, must have been, wasn't it? And what about something happened on the way to heaven with Phil Collins? Yeah, St. Peter turned up and he closed the door. Yeah. And he said, you'll have to answer 3 questions to get in here. Yeah. Yeah. I know what you're expecting. Yeah. And he said, your first question, Phil, is, yeah, show me something that symbolizes Christmas. And so he shows his keys, jingle bells. And then he said, something else symbolizes Christmas? Oh, he's like that. He said, this is candles. And he says, the third one, something else that symbolizes Christmas. I said, I haven't got much. I've just got my bag here. Pair of women's undies. And St. Peter says, what's symbolic about them? And he says, well, these are carols. Oh, yeah. Wow. And a voice shouts, there's Carol want them back. Yeah. And what about Hold On with Wilson Phillips? As you can see, I've let go. Hold on. Are you holding on? I'm away. You're holding me, and I'm holding on. Oh yeah, oh, that's a great one. Yeah. And what about nothing compares to you, with Sinead O'Connor? Well, I don't care who looks at it. There he is, and there he is, and he's just a blue duck. But nothing compares to him. Yeah, he's a blue duck. Yeah. Yes, that's right, Sinead. Nothing compares to you. And what about Unchained Melody with the Righteous Brothers? Did they get the chains off? Yeah, they got the chains off. Oh, yeah. And what about We Want the Same Thing with Belinda Carlisle? What is our same thing? Success. Oh, yeah. And what about the Anniversary Waltz Part 1 with Status Quo? When are we going to do Part 2? Next month. Oh, I see. And what about the Suicide Blonde with the NXS? Has he got a lot? Well, he could send some over here, couldn't he? If he got in excess. I'm sick of cleaning your fur. Yeah. Do you think I'm an unemployed cleaner? Well, I am, yeah. And what about Dundas May, Public Limits Limited or Pill? Well, don't ask me. Ask Blue Duck. Because it's his life. It's my life. Talk. No, it's supposed to be you saying that. So that means it's your life, Blue Duck. Oh, I see. There she goes, the laws. I mean, there you goes. Ah, see. And be tender with me, baby. Tina Turner. Oh. But what about I'll Be a Baby Tonight with Robert Palmer and UB40? Well, you could be me duck tonight, couldn't you? Yeah, oh, yeah, well, I tell you. And what about who's king around here? Some say it's the king of the kingdom. Some say it's King Albert. Some say it's King Jesus. But what about the Lion King? Is he really lying? That's what we're going to try and find out. Now, I'm going to put the questions to you. We're going to judge whether you're lying or not. Right. Is it so hard for the Pet Shop Boys? Ah, yeah. So hard to get a lion in the pet shop. Yeah. Yeah. And none of them's king. No. And what about the fascinating rhythm from the Bass-O-Matic? Who's fascinated? Bass-O-Matic. What about Missing You? Soul to Soul. Vocal Kim Mazel. Uh, is lying. Is he? And what about Thomas Diana? DNA featuring Suzanne Vega. Yeah. And oh, they found the DNA in the diner. Yeah, in Thomas Diner. Yeah, of course, yeah. There's an Englishman, you know, in New York, and his name is Sting. How did he get stung? Ah, one of these new Asian Hornets. Yeah. And what about Close to Me with a cure? Yeah. Did he get cured? No. What about doing Skinny, Cherry? Yeah, and I can't get you out. No, Lion King here. And everything he says is a lie, yeah. Yeah. And Little Brother with the Blue Pearl. Yeah. Funny old Little Brother. What about a Step Back in Time, Kylie Minogue? Oh, yeah, a step back. Don't worry, Kim Appleby, come back into the picture now. Don't worry about what he says. What about Megamix, the Technotronic? Just sing the song, please. What about the Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny? Yeah, the polka dot bikini. Bomb ballerina. I've been in the ballroom. I've been doing the ballerina. Are you doing the ballerina? Yeah, yeah. And where are you, baby, with Betty Boo? I want to get a boo with Betty Boo. Moo. Yeah. And there you go. The Dirty Cash Money Talks with the Adventures of Stevie V. Or Stevie V. Dirty Talks, when they're talking about that money. Yeah. And what about, have you seen her? MC Hammer? Yeah. Seen her? Yeah. Years and years ago with the Chilites. Oh, yeah. What about to know somebody? Jimmy Somerville. Yeah. Does he love anybody? Yeah, he loves Jimmy Somerville. Yeah. Well, you sit over there and tell me. Now, you'll have to tell me about what is going to happen. I don't know. Because we're nearly finished the show. But what we want to know is how's it going, I think, for Vic? Harmony seems to be doing fine. Yeah, he's crossed the oceans to be here with us as Vic. Yeah. Duck looks happy. Lion King, not sure. So there we go anyway. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye, everybody.